Hey guys, today we're going to talk about what is Kona coffee from the Big Island of Hawaii. Hey, first off, Happy New Year. I think the world is hoping and wanting for a better 2021, and I think a lot of people are happy to flip the calendar. Welcome to East Peoria Coffee House, welcome to Catania, Pennsylvania, and welcome to Coffee Shop Vibes. Today we're going to talk about what is Kona coffee. Wherever you are, though, I hope you're having a good season, and hopefully you'll have a prosperous, happy, and healthy 2021, everyone. All right, today, Kona coffee, you've probably heard of it. You see it a lot of places, but you're probably not seeing real Kona coffee, and I'm going to get into the major differences of what makes this some of the most expensive coffee in the world. First off, Kona coffee can only grow in one place. It's on the Big Island of Hawaii. There are only a very few number of Kona coffee farms. This coffee comes from Hawaiian Queen Coffee, our friends in Hawaii. And boy, don't you wish you were in Hawaii now, right? Especially if you're here in Western PA in January. But anyway, this comes from our friends Hawaiian Queen Coffee. They're makers of some of the highest rated, best Kona coffee in the world, all right? Secondly, Kona coffee, it's a premium coffee, right? What is a fair price for it? Well, these 1 pound bags, this one in particular right here, their extra fancy version, goes for $60 a pound. $60 a pound, they sell them in 1 pound bags. Some Kona coffees can go for well over $100, right? The real big key here is making sure you get 100% Kona coffee, right? There's not a control board like there is in wine, like, you know, this wine has to have this varietal, it has to be grown in this region. You know, that doesn't exist to that extent in the coffee world. Some people label Kona coffee, some people mix Kona coffee with regular coffee. But true Kona coffee is only grown by a select number of farms, again, on the Big Island of Hawaii, on the volcanic slopes. So they have a nice micro temperature, they have the volcanic soils. That's what kind of gives Kona coffee its unique, bold flavor, right? Another unique thing about Kona coffee is it's roasted by the farmers, right? In virtually every instance, it's the farm that roasts the coffee. You know, typically, you see a farm in Guatemala or Ethiopia or wherever in the world, right? Brazil, they ship their coffee to craft roasters and it's roasted. The green beans are then roasted. With Kona coffee, mainly because it's the only coffee grown in the United States, the logistics are better. I'm not sure the real backstory, but farms actually roast the Kona coffee. So they are the farmer and the roaster, and then they ship it all around the world. So this one, Hawaiian Queen, they're the farmer, they're the roaster, and they produce this excellent coffee. Finally, it's not a special variety, right? I mean, it's Arabica coffee, right? Virtually every specialty coffee shop in America is serving Arabica. And you don't see Kona coffee in a lot of specialty shops. I think it's due to the price for pure Kona. But it is Arabica beans. What makes it different is the soil and the environment that it's grown on in Hawaii and the exclusivity of that type of coffee. Right? Now, the one thing I always noticed about Kona coffee, and I'm brewing some here, is it's typically roasted darker, right? And I think it's a pure coffee drinker's coffee, right? You see a lot of coffees going more floral, hints of everything from jasmine to, you know, whatever, name your flower petal, right? Kona coffee traditionally is pretty bold, right? This is called a medium roast, but if you would see it, I don't know if you can, to me, that's a really dark roast, right? It's also, the beans here are a little bit bigger. It seems like they're a little bit bigger than what you typically find. So, big beans, dark roast, and it should make for a really smooth, bold cup of coffee. I think that's what the Kona drinkers have. They are addicted to that kind of really bold taste. So we're going to try some here out of the Chemex. Disposable cup, of course, still. Hopefully that changes in 2021, right? So here we go, Kona coffee, Hawaiian Queen, the great roasters from the island of Hawaii. Yeah, so it's really smooth, but it has like a kick to it, right? You can tell, man, seems like it has high caffeine, but has that nice big bold kick. Has a kind of unique little flavor signature to it. It's a little subtle, right? A little acidity, but not too much. Then again, has a nice bold long flavor to it. I think what resonates the most with Kona coffee, at least the stuff from Hawaiian Queen, is it has a really smooth, bold, long finish. and it stays bold. It has like this kick to it that just stays through you when you drink it. It's excellent coffee. You can check them out. They're, like I said, they're friends of ours. We get their coffee every year. Hawaiian Queen. But that's what Kona coffee is. Grown in Hawaii specifically, roasted by the farmers, and obviously you're paying a premium price, typically roasted a little bit darker. And there you have it, Kona coffee, some of the most expensive coffee, premium coffee in the world. All right, guys, here's to a better, more prosperous 2021. Let's do this. Talk to you soon.